Hello, race fans. This is the Turfway Park Report for Thursday, March 7th, 2019. 8 races on the card, and the polytrack is fast. Tonight's first race, a filly and mare non-2, 15,000 down to 10, claimant event to go 6 furlongs, field of 7, no program changes, and the morning line favorite is the 7, Pinotage for owner David Thornton. And they are off. Not the greatest start for Amiability, but it was a quick one for the favorite Pinotage. Now Thea B, the 3-year-old from the inside, will dispute the early going. Boomerang Baby away in the 3rd position. Morgan's David, she's away in 4th, about 3 off the pace. To her inside comes Shooty's Girl, then a link back to It's Cold Into Here first off the claim, and then 5 links further back to Amiability on her seasonal bout. Up the backside they go, they pass the half. And Thea B has come on through to show the way by just better than a length. Pinotage is stalking to the outside from 2nd. Shooty's Girl on hold from 3rd. Then there's a margin of 3.5 lengths back to Boomerang Baby. It's Cold Into Here's to her outside. And then comes Morgan's David. Still nothing yet from Amiability, who's way out at the back. They round the turn. They're just outside the quarter pole, where Thea Bia still shows the way as Pinotage comes to tackle to the outside. Shooty's Girl gets a rail trip from 3rd. Whip comes out on It's Cold Into Here as they straighten away for the stretch run. And now it's go time for Pinotage, who's let loose by Surplus. She comes to take the lead from Thea B down the center of the track. Here comes It's Cold In Here, who's gobbled up ground with a 16th to go. Pinotage is reaching for the wire. It's Cold Into Here lunging to the outside, but Pinotage does not disappoint at 4-5 to start the pick 5 in winner by just about 3 lengths. It's Cold Into Here was 2nd and got tight for 3rd between Thea Bia and Boomerang Baby. And number 7, Pinotage, she stalked the pace from 2nd, just about a length back, was given the cue just outside the quarter pole, and she held sway by better than 2 lengths. Pinotage, again owned by David Thornton, trained by Kellen Gorder, gets her 2nd lifetime victory, and Angel Serpa was the pilot. Pinotage as the favorite, 360, 260, 220. Second, number 3, It's Cold Into Here. Third, number 1, Thea B, and finishing 4th, number 6, Boomerang Baby. The exacta $32, the trifecta $53.70, the super $435.60. Tonight's second race, a maiden special weight to go a mile, scratched the 2 JW Ruckus, and the favorite on the morning line at 2-1 is number 5, Private Boone with Abel Lascano. They are off. Quick start for It's Game Time, and Private Boone with the blinks on today, displaying speed. There goes Freddie K, the favorite, up to the outside. So on the charge the first turn. Freddie K leads narrowly from Private Boone, who's in the pocket spot and in a tough and tight spot from 2nd. Now angles off the leader's heels into the 3 path from 2nd. 3 lengths for the back. It's Game Time stalks that duo from 3rd. Out wide, Supercell is 4th. To that one's inside. Giuliano, the Indiana-bred gelding, is 5th. Then 4 lengths for the back to Rigoletto, who is 6th and trailing. They have 5.5 furlongs to travel, and they head up the backstretch. The first quarter was just 24 and 2/5 seconds. Freddie K at even money will pave that poly path in front by 2.5 lengths. Private Boone will let him go and stalk from 2nd. It's Game Time moves a closer 3rd. Then a break of 3 back to Giuliano, who rides the rail from 4th, just about 5 lengths in front of Supercell, and Rigoletto can see them all. 3.5 furlongs to go. The half mile carved out 48 and a 4/5 seconds. So comfortable tempo being set by the favorite Freddie K. Private Boone is being turned upon to keep pace. Here comes It's Game Time, looming large from the 3 wide side. And take a look at it. It's Game Time, who's coming at the favorite to the outside. So it's Freddie K to the inside. It's Game Time on the outside now, moves a closer 2nd. 3 lengths for the back. Private Boone still being asked to quicken from 3rd. 3/4, 114.3, and they turn on down for the money. And there goes It's Game Time. The 3-year-old against older horses assumes the lead as they have an 1/8 of a mile to go. So It's Game Time opens up on Freddie K, who angles off to the outside now, but with just outside a 16th of a mile left to go. It's Game Time has a 4-length lead. Freddie K is going to battle it out for Private Boone for 2nd, but It's Game Time at 7-1 upsets him here to start the pick 4, wins it by almost 5. Freddie K was 2nd, Private Boone 3rd, and Rigoletto from last got up to be 4th. Number 4, It's Game Time on the step up in class, beats older horses here. It's Game Time. The Son of Painter breaks maiden in start number 8 for the Sheltawee Farm in Virginia Tara Trust, trained by Michael Evans II, and Rolando Aragon gets his 3rd victory on the meeting. It's Game Time, $17, $640, $240. Second, number 7, Freddie K. Third, number 5, Private Boone, finishing 4th. Number 1, Rigoletto. Exacta 47.40. Trifecta for $1 returns 44.10. The daily double 34.80. Superfecta $427.20. Running time for the mile 1:42 flat. Tonight's third race, a filly and mare non-3 claimer to go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 3, Jill's Passion. Morning line favorite the 2, Lucky Me, Lucky You. Post. They are off. Quick start for She's a Fine Line as Sheltowie's Point now comes to take the lead. Away in the third spot comes Graduate with Honors and Millville. Lucky Me, Lucky You is away in the 5th position. Love Totem being hard-ridden from 6th. Then just about 2 lengths further back comes Dulce de Leche, and the trailer is Robotron. Up the backside they go. Sheltowie's Point leads them by the half-mile pole. Her lead is a length. Millville is second to the outside. She's a Fine Line third. Now Lucky Me, Lucky You is out in the 4-path and advancing into 4th as Graduate with Honors has been relegated to 5th. Then a margin of 5 back to Love Totem in that high head carriage. A length for the back to Dulce de Leche, and Robotron still out at the back. Sheltowie's Point at 9-5 shows the way. Here comes Matthew Tomlinson's Lucky Me, Lucky You up into the 2nd spot. Whip comes out on Millville from 3rd. She's a Fine Line being churned upon to keep pace from 4th, a half-mile 47, and it's all Sheltowie's Point. Sheltowie's Point turns them on down 2 to the good with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Now the lead is 3 lengths. Lucky Me, Lucky You is stalled from 2nd. Now She's a Fine Line has moved into 3rd, but within a 1/16 of a mile left to go. Sheltowie's Point back in the non-winners of 3 condition and is going to report home at 9-5, a 4 or 5 length winner. Lucky Me, Lucky You was 2nd. She's a Fine Line 3rd, and from last, Robotron got up to be 4th. Number 4, Sheltowie's Point. Broke sharp and took the field wire to wire here under Gabe Lagunas. The daughter of Caleb's Posse is owned by the Riverside Racing Company, trained by Mitch Chandler. Sheltowie's Point, $583 to $40. Second, number 2, Lucky Me, Lucky You. Third, number 8, She's a Fine Line. Finishing 4th was number 7, Robotron. Exacta $19.40. Trifecta $60.20. The double $72. Superfecta $782 even. Pick 3 for $1. $65.90. Running time for the 6 panels 1:13.1. Tonight's 4th race, starter allowance to go 6 furlongs, field of 8. The morning line favorite number 2, Testy Kitten, for trainer Doug Goodman. And runners away. Awkward beginning for Snow Leopard, broken and tangled in his last about 9 lengths back of the field. From between horses, UB is displaying speed. Improviser right there as well to the inside. Sunny's Rainbow is a close-up 3rd. Advancing to the inside, CJ's Billy Bayou, the Indiana bred, is 4th. Then a link for the back to Stately Oak. Then a margin of almost 2 back to TT, a length in front of Testy Kitten. And after that troubled beginning, Snow Leopard is last of them all. 22 and 2/5 seconds of time for the opening quarter, and QB shows the way. Here's Improviser, ratcheting up the pressure to the outside, and then 2 lengths for the back to the inside. CJ's Billy Bayou needs a clean place to run. Now Stately Oak on the move on the 4 wide side. Whip comes out on 5-time synthetic winner Sunny's Rainbow. And after that trouble beginning, Snow Leopard's on the move, but he's out in the parking lot as they wind their way around the turn, approaching the top of the home stretch, and the rails wide open for CJ's Billy Bayou. As Improviser ratchets it up the pressure to the outside, Improviser with a narrow lead. Hugh B's back into 2nd. CJ's Billy Bayou stalled from 3rd. Now Testy Kitten has kicked it into top gear with a 16th to go. Improviser trying to hold Testy Kitten, who's getting to him to the outside. Improviser, Testy Kitten's got dead aim. Testy Kitten in the shadow of the wire gets up to win. Improviser 2nd, Hugh B 3rd, and Snow Leopard was 4th. Number 2, Testy Kitten gets up right on the square to win. Testy Kitten owned by Sue Goodman, trained by Doug Goodman, and Rodney Prescott with that well-timed ride. Testy Kitten, 640, 360, 240. Second, number 6, Improviser. Third, number 4, Hugh B, finishing 4th. Number 5, Snow Leopard. Exacta $27. Trifecta $97.10. Daily double $37. Superfecta $670.20. And the pick 3, $137.20. Tonight's 5th race, a claimant event for non-winners of 3 claimers, 7,500 to tag. They'll go 6 furlongs. Scratch number 4, Basic Hero, and the favorite second off the layoff, number 6, Cut Me Loose on the class drop for trainer Wesley Ward. And they're off. With the lead from between horses, it's on John now. Check marks being rushed up. There goes up on the outside, Supreme Venture. Even further out, Cut Me Loose is up and after the pace from 4th. A link for the back, class jumping Balazar away into 5th position as they continue to run up the backstretch. So it's Checkmark shows the way just from Supreme Venture. On John racing into 3rd position. Cut Me Loose is 4th as they pass the half-mile pole. Then a link for the back comes is Spectacular Joe. 22-1 the time for the quarter. It's Checkmark on a clear lead. Here's Supreme Venture tightening the screws from 2nd. Whip comes out on John. Now Cut Me Loose has found his feet. He's 3rd, about 5 off the pace. Also following that move is Balazar as Pour Me Another One rides the rail as Checkmark starts to get out. The rail's open for Supreme Venture and also on John as they turn on down for the money. And Supreme Venture comes away with the lead. Checkmark on the wrong lead, wandering about from 2nd to the inside. On John's 3rd. Not today for Cut Me Loose. Late on the scene from last. Here comes Spectacular Joe is finishing full of run, but Supreme Venture got first run by the 16th pole. He's in front by 2. Spectacular Joe is running out of real estate. Supreme Venture, another win for Ethan West at the meet. They win it by just better than a length. Spectacular Joe was 2nd, and the running time 1:12.4. Number 5, Supreme Venture pulls a slight upset here in race 5. The winner is owned by Wendy Curry, trained by Ethan West, and ridden to victory by Azael De Leon. Supreme Venture returns $11.20, $5, and $3.40 to show. Finishing 2nd, number 7, Spectacular Joe. 3rd, number 3, On John, and 4th to 8, Balazar. Exacta $50.20. The trifecta $77.50. The daily double $47. The pick 4 $734.25. Superfecta $556.20. Pick 3 $77.80. Pick 5 $1,218.10. There was a late scratch of the 9 J-Dub, forcing consolation double of $660 and consolation pick 3 of $14.40. Running time for the 6 furlongs 1:12.4. The 6th race, a 3-year-old open 15-10 claimer. They'll go 6.5 furlongs. The favorite to the outside, number 7, Unity, on the class drop and turn back for Malcolm Franklin. And they are off. Quick beginning for the favorite Unity. Also quick in his stride was Veritas. And right alongside there goes Shark up the inside, both Raff and Gato Rosso. Turn again's up to the outside, moves a closer 4th now. Gato Rosso back in the 5th position. 3 lengths for the back 2. Tis About Time, and the favorite Unity is now last, just got passed by quite a bit. So up the backside they go. They're 12 lengths from top to bottom. They're just outside the half-mile pole, where Roth leads the way. From between horses, Veritas moves a closer 2nd. Shark parked out in the 3-path from 3rd. Gato Rosso advancing to the inside from 4th. Turn Again is moving up to the outside, now closing in. Stablemate quite a bit's next. And then 3 lengths for the back. Unity is on the move, but on the turn back, he's 9 lengths off the lead as they have 5/16 of a mile to go. Roth controlling the tempo up top. Veritas to the outside, 3 wide. Turn Again's coming as Shark starts to corner wide up the inside. Gato Rosso, and now Unity has kicked it into top gear. He's raced up into 5th with 3 lengths to find. Half mile 46-3, and it's Turn Again coming away with the lead as Gato Rosso to the inside. Unity with those big strides is advancing to the outside and finishing with a rush. Here comes a Unity on the class drop and turn back, inherits the lead. Turn Again boxing on for 2nd, but Unity at 4-5 gets it done by a half a length. Turn Again was 2nd, tight for 3rd. Either Roth or late charging quite a bit. Also in that photo was Veritas. Running time 1:20.4. Number 7, Unity, was far back in the early going, but kicked into top gear down the lane and storms home for the 2nd straight time here at the track. The winner owned by James McInville, trained by Laura Wohlers and Malcolm Franklin, the winning jockey. The favorite, 360, 240, 220. 2nd, the 1A Turn Again. 3rd, the 2 Roth. 4th, number 1, Quite a Bit. Finishing 5th for the Superfecta was number 5, Veritas. Exacta $15.40, Trifecta $26.70. Daily Double $21, the Super $126.20, and the Pick 3 $67.30. Running time 1:20.4. Tonight's 7th race, a maiden special weight to go 6.5 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 1 coming off the layoff, Alluring American for Mark Thomas. They're at the post. And they are off. All in all, broke sharply for the lead. There goes Gottsacker from between horses. And Animo is up and after the pace, and these three will lead him out of the 6.5 furlong shoot. And as they straighten up on the main track, All Null on the step up in class shows the way 3 parts of a length. Gottsacker is glued to that one's flank there from second. On the 3 wide side, there goes the gray Animo. Quiet the Critics is in a tough and tight spot from 4th, and then 2 lengths further back to Bartolome Murillo, and Alluring American off the layoff is last, the quarter 23 and 2/5 seconds. They pass the half-mile pole, and from the outside, it's All Null, now confronted by Animo. Then a link further back, Gottsacker is third. Now Quiet the Critics has got off that rail, is angled to the 3 path, and is closing in, and is covered up by Bartolome Murillo with 5/16 of a mile to go. Still chasing All Null, but there goes Animo after a half in 47 and 1. The rail's open for Gottsacker to come on through as they wind their way around the turn and approach the top of the home stretch. And it's Animo emerges with the lead. All Null boxing on. Gottsacker comes off the rail 3 wide. Here comes Quiet the Critic as they straighten away to the top of the lane with a Florence furlong to go. And Animo pouring it on and getting away. Late on the scene, Quiet the Critics is closing in, but he's running out of ground as Animo, the son of Into Mischief, is on the way to the winner's circle. Animo breaks maiden here in start number 6, wins by a half a dozen. Quiet the Critics was second, All Null was third, and Gottsacker was 4th. Number 7, Animo, the son of Into Mischief, breaks maiden here for Pamela Zybarth and Tom Bergen, the trainer. Rolly Aragon gets his second on the night. Animo, $8.20, $4, $3. Second to 3, Quiet the Critics. Third to 8, All Null. And 4th, number 5, Gottsacker. Exacta $39.20. Try $177.30. The double was $23.40. Superfecta $1,717.60. Pick 3 came back $52.40. Running time was 1:20 flat. Tonight's 8th and final, a filly and mare non-2 claimant event to go a mile. Scratch numbers 2 and 6. The favorite after the scratch of the 6 would be number 3, Carolina Reaper, on the stretch out for Louis Urado. And they are off. Quick start for Chasing By. Also, Carolina Reaper on the stretch out is flashing speed. And Talk Game is going as well. And from between horses, both Calamus and Come Catch Me as they charge into the first turn, where Carolina Reaper, the daughter of Snappy Halo, leads the way, but she's pressed intently by the outside by Calamus. 3 wide. Talk Game hard held against the rail. Chasing By just had to steady and got past by Come Catch Me and Hello Linda. Flyin' Lynn Lion is racing in 7-3 in front of Celeste Bull, and then a link for the back to Tell It in a Melody, and Only Praise Me is at the back of the pack, the quarter 24 and 2. 15 lengths from tip to tail. They charge up the backside. They're just outside the 4.5 furlong marker, where Talk Game narrowly leads Calamus. From between horses, Carolina Reaper is keen to go on and is in a tough spot as he's covered up by Talk Game. 4 lengths further back, Come Catch Me settles long in 5th. And then 2 lengths further back to Flyin' Lynn Lion and Chasing By. Still 3 to Only Praise Me, who's up a couple of spots. And then comes Celeste Bull and Tell It in the Melodies, way out of it. The half 48 and 4. There goes Carolina Reaper with a dream trip up the inside. Shows the way, now 3 parts of a length. Talk Game is second. Long Shot Come Catch Me moves as a closer third. That's all for Hello Linda as they race around the turn, approaching the top of the home stretch. And Carolina Reaper at 2-1 will turn them on down after 3/4, 114 and 4. And Carolina Reaper on cruise control by the 8th pole. It's Carolina Reaper by 5, now by 6. Late on the scene, a big long shot, Come Catch Me, then Talk Game. But they're in the final 16th of a mile. And Carolina Reaper on the stretch out draws away from this field. Carolina Reaper wins by a half a dozen. Long Shot Come Catch Me was second, and looked like Chasing By held third over Talk Game in 142 flat. And number 3, Carolina Reaper, crushes the field in the nightcap. Let's take a look at the results and prices.